Hi everyone, welcome back. So I did my first wardrobe clear out video a few weeks ago now. Today's round 2 and I have a whole lot more stuff to clear out and tidy, so I thought I would bring you along with me. I have coats to do, shoes, bags, kind of just everything that wasn't inside my wardrobe, all the other things scattered around my house. As with last time as well, everything that I get rid of I'm either going to give to charity, give to friends and family, or I'm going to be listing on my Depop. So I will leave a link down below if you guys want to go and check that out. I thought I would quickly show you how I've been getting on though with everything that I did clear out last time and show you if I've kept it tidy or not. I think I've done pretty well. There's not a lot of stuff to have and be messy, so I think clearing things out and having minimal things is definitely the way to go if you're messy like me, because there's not enough stuff to make a mess with. So my rail actually could probably do with a little bit of sorting out. I've kind of chucked a few more things on here since last time and it's probably a bit too crowded. I think I should maybe take some of this out, go through it, edit it a bit, but this is the stuff that I've been wearing daily, so kind of my grab and go things. A few of you asked me as well how I get stuff out of the wardrobe with this rail in the way. Honestly, it's not that easy, but there is room for me in there. So I've been taking a few things out of here, which is probably why there's a big gap, because there's a lot of stuff in the washer at the moment, things that I need to iron and put away. So today's mission is shoes. I quickly showed you this last time and I didn't really touch it actually. This is my shoe wardrobe and then there's a few bags on here as well, but I'd like to think this is pretty organised. I use this a lot, so these are the shoes that I wear on a daily basis and I do change them out quite a bit. But probably some of these heels actually I could move. I'm not a huge heel wearer. These are the kind of 4 pairs of heels that I do wear when I go out, but it's not that often, so maybe I will find a new home for those. If you know me though, this is the shelf that I use the most. I am a loafer girl through and through, so these are pretty much my most worn shoes. And then down the bottom here we have black boot central. I literally have 3 shelves pretty much full of black boots, and I love a black boot, but that's just way too many, so I'm definitely going to be getting rid of some of these. I am a very sentimental person when it comes to things, more so than I want to be, probably because I just remember all the times I wore them, and you know, it's hard for me to get rid of stuff as it is, let alone clothes and shoes. But it is something I'm working on, so I'm trying not to keep one pair of shoes that I might have worn once just because they remind me of the time that I wore them, but you know, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, the shoes, that is something that needs looking at. Oh my goodness, look at this little sleeping angel. Oh, don't wake up, I'm sorry, I'll go. You rest. I know it's been hard watching me clear out things. You stay there. Also, I'm gonna run upstairs quickly. This is my office. I think you guys have seen this before, but I don't often come up here in vlogs. This room could definitely do with a little bit of a makeover. I really want to do something with this, maybe change around my desk and things like that, but I just haven't got to this yet, so maybe I'll do a little office redo. This is where I keep my printer and some shoe boxes and things. Printers are so hard to store without them looking just really ugly. But on top of this I have a few little small leather things, like a purse here from Kate Spade, which actually I could probably say goodbye to. I might put that on my Depop. So many little purses and card holders and things like that. These ones are from, I think they're from Accessorize. Honestly, I've kept these for so long, but I've just never reached for them and used them again, so I think I'll be getting rid of those. A little whistles pouch. I used to have so many of these and this is the last one I've kept. And I do love the colour of this, so I think I'll hang on to that. But this is a bit of a problem for me. Sunglasses. I have these kind of laid out quite neatly, even though they're getting pretty dusty up here. I need to think of some better sunglasses storage solutions, but I honestly don't wear any of these. I haven't reached for them for maybe 6 months, so these need a good looking at. But then over here, and this is what I seriously need to talk to myself about, this is all my coats. Actually no, this isn't even all my coats. I have some downstairs as well. So I'd like this rail to be a bit more organised and a bit more concise. That's definitely one of the big things that I'm going to be doing today. And then down here I actually have a pile of stuff that was meant to go to the charity shop a long time ago. This is also where all the rest of my shoes are. They kind of just all stacked behind here underneath the rail. Okay, I've got some Carly Simon to get me through this. Let's pop that on. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did last time, which is literally just pick all of these up. Okay, not all of the time because they're quite heavy, and put them on my bed. I think getting everything out first and just seeing it all in one place is definitely the way to go when you're doing this. I think if you pick things out one at a time, it just makes it harder and you're less likely to be able to see everything. Chuck everything out, that's what I'm gonna do. It's things like this that I seriously hoard and hold on to. This is like a puffy tulle skirt. I love this skirt, but when, honestly, when am I ever gonna wear this? It's been sitting on that rail for about 3 years now though, so I think it's time to get rid of it, sadly. This is such an old coat. I've had this for ages. It's kind of more like a kimono-y type jacket. I bought this years ago, but I can never ever get rid of it because it was such a steal. It's from French Connection and it was £250 down to 50. So I was over the moon when I found that, and I still think it's gorgeous. It's like this blue sequiny kimono jacket, but that I have to keep. I always keep that because I just adore it. This coat as well is really new. I took it to New York with me and it is the snuggest, warmest coat. It's got this kind of faux fur lining all the way through and it's like an aviator jacket. And I just think it is great. I didn't do a lot of trying on when I did my last clear out because it just takes up so much time. But I think coats we can kind of get on and off pretty quickly. I don't have a mirror up here, so this is my only point of reference looking in the camera. I think I'm ready to get rid of this one. So this is actually really similar to that last River Island jacket, although it's a bomber, so it's kind of like an oversized quilted bomber. I don't know if I actually wear this enough. I took this to Disneyland actually and I wore it there. It's got that kind of quite preppy vibe, is that the right word? So I don't know if I should keep both of these because they're quite similar colours, and I would probably reach for that one over this. I think this one might have to go. Oh, I really get annoyed at myself when I buy something and then get rid of it a few months later because it's such a waste. It usually ends up being things like ASOS pieces, stuff from Topshop, just fast fashion, and a lot of you guys were talking to me about this in the comments of the last video, and I think it is time to start thinking about my consumption of things like that. So the amount of fast fashion that I buy, they always go to charity or somebody else. So hopefully that's kind of a good way of recycling fast fashion. But let me know your thoughts on that. I think it's a really interesting subject, and something that I really want to think more about when I'm buying stuff. So back to organising clothes. I have two Parka coats, and this may seem a bit excessive, but they're two different colours. This one I love. This is my ultimate kind of like cold weather dog walking coat, and it's pink. I've never really seen a pink Parka before. I think it is from ASOS actually as well, which goes to show sometimes you can get some really good long lasting pieces on ASOS. So this I'm definitely going to keep because that is my morning dog walking coat. I also think it's really important to have a green Parka in your wardrobe. They're so versatile. You can wear them with so many things, and I'd like the kind of casual vibe of this one. It's from Boohoo. So that I want to keep as well, but I feel like it's a bit excessive to have two. This is where having some winter coat storage would be really handy, but I don't have that. I'm going to hang on to this because both of these I wear a lot. Maybe not now that it's summer, but I will come back to this when it gets a bit colder and I will wear it. So I am going to keep hold of this one. So this is one that I might have to think about. This is another aviator style kind of like faux fur lined bomber coat, similar to the cream one. I got this one from Topshop, and I have to say it's not the most flattering on me. I love the style of these though, and I love the look of them. I think a black aviator jacket is really kind of chic and cool, but I think this one is probably not the one for me, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is one of my favorite coats ever. You guys have seen me wear this so many times. It could do with a bit of a lint roll actually because it's covered in Moon's hair. It's like a sort of boyfriend oversized cocoon coat from Topshop. And it's navy blue, which I didn't think I would wear a lot of, but I love this. I think it goes with everything. So this one stays. This is my fave coat. This I have not worn yet. I bought this in the depths of winter, which was so silly because it's a thin, lightweight silk trench coat. And I absolutely love it. I think this is the most beautiful thing. But I haven't tried it on for a while, so I'm not sure how this is going to fit. What do you think? You can't really see it properly. Actually, I just want to show you how this looks because I love this. I can't believe I've been keeping this locked away upstairs. Definitely hang on to this. I really love trench coats in summer, so that will be staying. It's like pink silk. Oh, amazing. Love it. Whereas this trench coat, I'm not so sure about. I've had this for a while. It's from Topshop. See, I love this colour of trench coat and I really love the style of it, but I think this one has kind of the wrong details. So these little flaps here are a little bit unflattering on my shoulders. This bit doesn't really stay where I want it to. I think I could probably get rid of this one. I haven't worn it for a good year, maybe a year and a half. So yeah, I think this one is time to say goodbye. This was definitely a mistake to keep. I love this jacket. I got this from Boohoo. It's like metallic silver, biker style, cropped leather jacket. But I just can't wear this. I can't pull this off. I really love this jacket, but yeah, it was never really going to work for me. I love the idea of it, but no. Definitely have to hang on to this. This is a long camel coat from River Island. I love this. I wear this all the time. I've had it for years as well, and I think when you've had something for years and you still wear it. That is the true test of a good wardrobe item. Whereas this one, this is super similar. It's from Zara though, but it's the same kind of like long line cut but in grey. I haven't worn this for ages. It's a really beautiful coat, but I just don't really go for this kind of colour grey anymore, so that one I think we can say goodbye to. These are so similar and I really like both of these, but I feel like I can't keep both because they just look the same. This one is from Topshop, this one's from Zara. Honestly, I would always pick this one over this one if I was going to wear them, so I think that means I have to get rid of this one. And then this is such a shame because, I mean, look at this, it's stunning. It's real suede from the kind of premium range that Topshop do. They did this in a few different colours and obviously I went for the grey one, but I think I got this in the wrong size. I got a 14, which I thought would be good for a coat. I usually size up in coats, but it's a little bit big on me, so I just haven't worn this. I've kept it for about a year now just to see if I would wear it because it was a bit of an investment piece, but I just don't think I am gonna wear this. It's a real shame because I think it is amazing, but I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to that one. I'm being very strict with myself, which is a good thing. Leather jackets. I honestly think you can't have enough leather jackets, but I have found the one. I should probably put this on a hanger. This one's from Whistles and it was pricey. It was definitely an investment, but I adore it. I think when it comes to something like a leather jacket that's such a staple, it's worth investing in something really nice. I have another one here which is from Urban Outfitters. It's such a nice cut and style. It's like a very proper bikery jacket. It's got these little quilted shoulders, but I'm always going to reach for this one, so I think that one can go. Goodbye leather jacket. I think I did a pretty good job there. This looks a lot more organised now. So I've got one nice kind of evening jacket. I've got 3 shorter jackets. I've got a suede one, a denim one, a leather one, a trench coat, 3 kind of proper coats in various different colours. I think having one of each colour is a good way to go. So grey, camel, and then a darker one. And then 3 warm coats in different colours. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a good place to be with my coat consumption. You know what I totally forgot to do though is clear out all the shoes underneath here first. Okay, I'm on the floor. Again, I'm really gutted about this because, I mean, look, they're so chewed up. Moon, why did you do this to me? But I don't know if I can get these repaired or, you know, who's going to want these? I can't really give them to a charity shop because they just look really, really gross. So, I mean, let me know if you would want these. I'll give you a good deal on them because they're pretty chewed up. But I don't want to just throw them away either because they are a really nice pair of boots. These I bought to go to Festival. I don't think I actually ended up wearing them. I wore wellies instead because it was really muddy. I like them, but they're not special enough to keep in the sea of black boots that I have. So those I think I will get rid of. Same goes for these I think as well. These are kind of like suede. They're not real suede, they're only from H&M black boots. And I got a lot of wear out of these at the time, but I think the time is over. Oh my god guys, who remembers these? These are the Topshop, I think they're the Allegra boots. I don't know how I still remember that. These were such a big deal when these came out. Everybody had them. They were sold out and I managed to get a pair in my size, but look at the heel of these. Ridiculous. I think I wore them outside once. Okay, confession time. I adore these shoes. Oh, they're scratched on the heel. That's a shame. I love these. They're like little fluffy feather boa kind of heel shoes. I think I bought these for Halloween because I was dressing up as a cat. But I really like these. I think they're quite cool and chic. They're very simple, minimal, but then they have this like fluffy bit. I'm gonna hang on to these because they make me happy. If I was doing the Marie Kondo clear out, these definitely bring me joy. So they can stay. These white shoes, these white heels from Zara, I actually get a lot of wear out of. They go with a lot of things because they're white. These I love. I'm definitely keeping these. They're like velvet, blue, suedey, amazing things from River Island. Those can stay. And then I just have a ton of these very like simple strappy heels, the ones with the kind of little strap on the toe, little strap on the ankle. I have these in literally every single colour and I need to get rid of some. So the blue ones, I love this colour shoe. I mean, look at it. This is just amazing, but I've never worn them. I think it's because the heel's too big. They're just too high for me. So I'm going to get rid of those. Same with these, actually. They're just plain black from ASOS. They have a chunky heel, though, so they're really easy to walk in. I have these in quite a few different colours, this exact style. I have them in green. So I'm definitely going to keep the black ones. Do I need to keep the green ones as well? Oh, this is such a hard dilemma. Okay, then we have flats. I pretty much think these can all go because I keep these upstairs because I just don't wear them. These I loved. I wore them so much last year, but again, Moon got hold of them, chewed them. These ones, oh, I really liked these. I wore them a lot in the summer, but they kind of cut your leg off quite a bit. They zip up at the back, so there's a lot of shoe here. I kind of prefer my sandals to be a bit more minimal. That is so much better. Okay, I'm happier with that. I've got 5 pairs of heels there, and then all my coats. There is so much more space here now. I'm not going to trip myself up every time I try and walk into this room. So coats up here is done, shoes is done. This is the pile actually, look at this. So I'm going to go through these and see which ones I want to sell, which ones I want to give to charity. Same goes with the coats here. These I'm going to clear out too. And then this is a pile that was already kind of ready to go to a charity shop, so that I just have to take. I feel like I need a little bit of a sit down now. I'm exhausted. It's just the decision making that I struggle so much with. I can't make decisions in the best of times, let alone with the pressure of having to actually get rid of stuff from my life. Okay, I'm gonna have a little sit down here and then we'll go downstairs. Okay, we're back in the bedroom. There isn't honestly a lot to do here now. I just have to go through my shelves again. These are pretty organised, so I'm hoping there's not going to be too much that needs to move around. I might think about bringing some of the shoes from upstairs down to here and swapping them around, but we'll see. So let's just move this chair out the way first so I can actually get to the shelves. I had no idea this was here. This is an old Zara bag. I love this. I think, oh, there's stuff inside it as well. Well, now I know where my Giorgio Armani lipstick went. It was in this bag all along. Okay, I love this lipstick. I'm glad I found that again. It's a classic Zara bag. I think so many people have this as well, but I just love it too much to give away. So that can go back into rotation actually. I also pulled these bags down from upstairs, and honestly they're all things that I think I could do without having in my life anymore. This is another little classic Zara piece, which you guys would have seen me wear so many times, but it's just not really my colour anymore. I'm not super into this like burgundy shade. Same with this Topshop bag. I got so much use out of this. It's such a good versatile bag, but I just don't really wear it anymore. As with this big kind of whistles tote, which I love, but it needs to go to a home where it's loved. Let's have a look at these boots. Okay, these are my favourite black boots. They're like sock boots. They have a really big heel actually, but they're from River Island, and I love them. They can stay. What do we have down here? Oh, these are a pair of old Topshop boots, which I love, but I have something very similar from Acne. These are the Acne Jensen boots, and I adore these. Look at the little silver tips. They're a little bit different actually. They're more like Chelsea style boots, but I mean honestly they're pretty much the same. These are so much nicer. These have been well loved to the point where I think they're just a bit overused, so they can go. What are these? Oh, and then these are my flat sock boots, which honestly I still wear a lot, although I only seem to have one of them. Oh, here's the other one at the top here. These are just covered in mud, but I wear these so much. They're the most comfortable black boots. I think they're just from Topshop. These are also a pair of black sock boots from River Island. They're so similar to those ones. I don't really think I can hold on to them. The only difference is they have this like a rose gold heel, which I thought would scratch, but it really hasn't. It's worn really well. And then these I only got at the beginning of the year. They hurt my feet so much, but I love them. They're from Topshop as well. I think I might keep these actually because they are different. They're more like studded black boots. I think what I'm gonna do is keep these ones and get rid of these because I wasn't 100% sure on those. So I'm gonna swap these ones out for those, and then that is my 4 pairs of black boots. Okay, I'm happy with that. So then on the bottom I've just put my over the knee boots down here just to kind of keep for later. I'm gonna leave these at the end because they're the ones I'm probably gonna wear the most, but they take up too much space to leave up here. So we now have an empty shelf. This is good. I think I'm gonna stick to trainers for this shelf, so I'm gonna put my Converse at the end there. I've also got my high top white Converses that I wear quite a bit, so I'm gonna pop those there. Pink Gazelles, I adore those. I wear those all the time, especially at the weekends. And then, oh, I hope these are gonna fit because trainers are a bit bigger than other shoes. I'm gonna have to squish the Converse up a bit, but they're my Nike trainers as well. Okay, I'm happy with that. That is trainers. This shelf is a bit of a mess, and I don't really wear a lot of these. I think now that it's summer, I'm gonna turn this into a sandal shelf. These, I actually have 2 pairs of these. I have black ones and pink ones. They're from Boohoo and they're the most comfortable kind of little cool slip-ons, but I think I should probably only keep one. I haven't ever worn the pink ones, which is a shame because they are so cute. Same with these actually. These are the most beautiful shoes. Look at these. They're from ASOS. I mean, they're pink velvet with embroidered flowers. What more could you ask for from a shoe? But I don't wear them. I think it's the style of them. I prefer loafers that are a little bit higher. So these are definitely staying. These are my Charlotte Olympia kitty flats. So I'm going to keep those. And then in this gap, I can put my Topshop sandals. I wear these every summer. I kind of crack them out. They're just... they look a bit messy there, but they're just kind of like your standard gladiator lace-up sandals, and I love them, so they can be re-promoted to the shelf. Okay, I've had a little rejig, so we've got little bags, small bags at the top here, then we have heels, sandals, bigger bags, loafers, and then trainers and boots. So I'm happy with that. I think that looks a lot better. I think it's going to be easier for me to grab what I need. So I think that is me done for the day. That was so much harder than I thought it would be. I clearly get very sentimentally attached to shoes and coats. But thank you guys for coming and watching another clear out video. I really enjoy doing these. It feels so good to just kind of get rid of stuff I don't need. Like I said before, all the bits that I'm selling will be up on my Depop, so I will link that down below for you guys. My username is just @ICovetThee. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more of these. Maybe I could do beauty ones. I think I definitely need a good makeup clear out, so maybe that will be coming up soon. But that is it from me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!